Hey everyone, good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Balaji Ajike. I own several different businesses and I am in media. So I want to first start out saying that I want to thank you, Black Women in Media, the conference, and of course, all the award winners and honorees. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Again, my name is Balaji Ajike. I am the owner of Goddess Talk app, Goddess Talk Show, and Afroganics. All right. So I want to break down what those three entities that I own and operate are. Goddess Talk app is my app. And with the app, you see, and we're featuring all these Black-owned businesses across the globe. So not only can you shop, you can purchase services, you can book appointments, you could order food from restaurants, find Black-owned banks, bookstores, everything across the globe. And in the app, we have listed all the Black-owned banks within the United States listed, okay? But then as well, we have different ways that you could crowdfund, you could purchase. You know, this is the holiday season, so there are a lot of cyber sales going on. So I want to thank all those businesses that are on the app. And Goddess Talk Show is my show where we are engaging, uplifting, and enriching the global diaspora, our melanated diaspora. And I am on, can you believe it? Black Women in Media, all right? And my last entity is Afroganics LLC. Afroganics LLC allows me to fulfill your orders. So that is my distribution company. We will be opening up our first location in the next month or so. And it's an exciting time because to fulfill orders for us is just a beautiful thing. So that is me. I am Balaji. I own Goddess Talk app, Goddess Talk Show, and Afroganics. So I want to thank everyone who's joining me. I know you guys are coming in slowly, but let's get right into it. I see right now I have Ashley. Ashley, how you doing? Who else do I have on the broadcast? Because I know we're streaming to different places. Anybody else want to jump in? You could please feel free to jump in. So in this moment, I want to take the time to discuss what is media. Why should we be interested in what's going on within our community? In order for us to shift the narrative, in order for us to actually engage with one another, we must talk about how we are being conditioned through media, and we can condition in positive ways and negative ways. So I try to go out of my way on my show, which is Goddess Talk Show, to uplift, to enrich, to always bring on amazing, beautiful, melanated guests across the world who are doing different things. And when we're talking about different things, you have people who own liquor companies, you have people who own hair care companies, you have people who own resource pages. You know, we have Black owned academies and stuff like that. So I try to make sure that with each episode of Goddess Talk Show, that you're leaving with some gem, some information that you can take and utilize in your life, and that you can take across and also share with other people. Recently, what I've been doing is I've been working with different businesses in exposure. All right. So a lot of us struggle with marketing, and I myself struggled with it. And people always ask me, how have I been able to get as much visibility? And I said, honestly, it was just sharing. It was just sharing. There's nothing wrong with sharing someone else's posts and engaging with them on social media. And when an opportunity presents itself to actually speak with the person. So I always make sure that I take the opportunity to speak with people, because people forget that as business owners, especially, that we have personal, regular lives. What was our story? How did we even get to this point? You know, how did we become who we are? And I could share my story. My story is that my family, I was born in Nigeria. I was born there. We came to the US when I was 7. I grew up in Willingboro, New Jersey. So shout out to Willingboro, shout out to Nigeria. And then after growing up in Willingboro, I went to school in Maryland. And hey, Kayla, thank you so much for joining us. But graduated from Maryland, and then what do I do with my life? Like, what do I do? And I remember my mom telling me, like, you know what, you could come work at a group home or a day program to make some money until your real job comes. And I remember I just fell in love with the field of disabilities. And so I got right into it. And within 3 years in that field, I started my first company. All right. And my company has been running since 2013 in New Jersey. And I've been just so blessed about it. Now, over the years, I started realizing that, what was affecting my community. And it was the fact that we had issues within the races. It was the fact that, our bodies were being brutalized. And I was like, something is hurting me and I need to help us as a people. What kind of visibility can I give us? What kind of things and tools can I do to empower us as a people so that we can, actually make changes, actually tell people what they can and cannot do to us. And so I started Afroganics. And Afroganics was going to be and is going to be the fulfillment that you think of when you want a Black product, all right? And Afroganics has been running since 2016. I've been so proud to learn the ins and outs of distribution, of fulfillment, and even manufacturing, creating great relationships with people who can help me bring to light what it is to be a distribution entity in this country and in this world. And then in 2019, I started GoddessTalk show because it was like, you know what? We need to talk to people. We need to actually have a conversation and get to know who they are, what they do, how they became who they are presently. And so I started GoddessTalk show with two other young ladies. And then I started moving forward with it myself. And it's just been growing. I've been blessed to interview so many different people from all walks of life. And the one thing that I noticed is that we all are connected. We all have some kind of story. And that story allows us to connect, to empathize with one another, to share even tears with one another and say, you know what, sis, brother, I have you. What can I do to support you? And I've been blessed that my show has so many different followers and is going to be soon coming to different platforms near you. Let's just say that much, okay? And then I met my mentor about 2 years ago. And about this year, she was like, you need an app. And I was like, I've been trying to do an app for so long and things just weren't right. And the developers weren't right. The people on the team weren't right to make it happen. And she said, well, I have my own development company. So shout out to First Generation Apps, a conundrum. She built me an app and we dropped the app in July. And on there, we have so many amazing businesses. And I'm talking about businesses that we've been supporting since I started Afroganics in 2016, businesses that have been supporting me since then, people that I have met across the globe are all on the app. We have businesses in there from the Caribbean, from Africa, from the UK, European countries. We have businesses, of course, across the United States. And I'm just so blessed that each person who has taken the pure step with me and having our own Black app where you can shop, you can just be Black in it. We have our own social media space there called My Sacred Space or Our Sacred Space, where we can commune with one another. We can have conversations. We have a job board. So if you're looking for employment, go on the GoddessTalk job board, see if anyone has posted any jobs on there. And if you're an employer looking to hire someone, guess what? You can post a job on the job board. I was looking for someone for one of my positions, and guess what? I posted it on my own job board, and so people started sharing it. And within not even 24 hours, guys, I don't think it was even 12 hours, we had an applicant. And I'm so proud to let you know that, guess what? We hired that person and we're moving forward. So that's how we can come together as a people. We can give each other jobs. We can give each other clothes, shoes, food. We can shop with all that stuff. We can barter within our app. We can commune with our sacred space. So it's just so beautiful. So what I want to do right now is take a moment. I have one of my business friends. She's going to jump in. Her name is K Goody, and she has her K Goody collections. And K Goody collections will help you get all your edges. If you've had anything missing, she will help you get them back with her hair growth oils. So I'm going to bring her on here. Give me a second to add to the stream. Hey, K Goody.
Hello, Queen. Hello, everybody watching. Hello.
Yes. So how are you doing this evening?
I am absolutely blessed and highly favored. Thank you so much for asking. Let me just say
Yeah.
thank you for even having me on board.
No problem. So, Kay Goody, go ahead and tell us your story because this is what Goddess Talk Show is about giving visibility to people, letting them tell us what their story is. How do they become who they are? Because people see you, you're glamorous, you're on social media, you're successful, but they don't know what brought Kay Goody to where she is today. So tell us, who is Kay Goody?
Okay. Well, thank you for the introduction. I am Kay Goody, the natural hair guru. And in my mind, I don't feel like anybody can check me when it comes to natural hair. I've been natural since I graduated high school back in 2000, so 20 years. My business actually started off by necessity, not so much because it was something that I had in mind. I'm a retired street pharmaceutical representative, and I own that badge proudly because it helped me to be a more successful businesswoman today in the industry that I work in. Uh,
Yes.
the way that I came up with my products is I was actually stabbed 16 times. The majority of the blows I took to my head. So for a long time, I had patches in my head. You can still see some of my scars here, and there's more majority of them in the back and on the sides. And when I decided that I was going to go into the hair care world, it was very important to me to exemplify
Mm,
the actions to my customers that I was asking from them. So I
yes.
started to take a better care of my hair. I started to formulate products that were helping me grow my hair back. And in the midst of that, I started using them on my customers, and eventually they started begging to purchase them. So here we are. K Goody Collection is born, and a year later it was on store shelves. A year after that, on Walmart.com, and we're growing and selling the product internationally.
Yes, and you had an event a couple months ago where you actually gave people the blueprint on how to get their products on Walmart and Amazon and eBay. So, do you mind talking about that and maybe giving somebody just one tip if they're looking to get their products out there as well?
Oh, definitely. It was that was something that I legitimately birthed for quite a while. Learning the business and the, I guess you could call it square business, was
Mm,
something that was not knowledgeable for me. And I hit my head a couple of times. At the turn of COVID, I noticed that a lot of Black businesses around me were closing, and a lot of people were
yeah.
losing their jobs and didn't have opportunities or even knowledge enough to figure out what to do to bring in a passive income. So
Mm,
I literally pulled out all of my notes that I had taken over the last 6 years and turned it into an intuitive, comprehensive workbook. And it's basically going to take you from the formulation stage, from the idea phase, all the way into making your first sale on the market,
mm,
without any out of pocket costs other than your business license and registering your business.
yes.
The goal is to make sure that you're able to do so and to acclimate your life to a new level without coming out of pocket and without feeling like you're not enough. I'm very transparent with my story, and I want people to understand that if I can do it with the Scarlet DC letter, you can do it too.
Mm,
The
all
book
right.
is available. It's on sale right now for only $10. In that book, you're not only going to get the information that's necessary to grow and open up a business, but you're also going to get access to over 100 vendors. I also have an exclusive vendor in there that basically sells anything from tennis shoes, handbags, makeup, anything that you could want to sell. And we give you all the information that's necessary for you to even go private label, drop shipping, whatever your budget can afford or whatever you feel like your household can afford. Because I know my business takes up 95% of my house, but everybody doesn't have the ability to do that. So you might need
Mm,
something that's going to be housed at a different place. So drop shipping is a good option. And the
okay.
best tip I can give you, or to anybody that's out there wanting to get started, is just freaking take the leap. Believe in yourself. If at the end of the day, the beginning of the stages, a lot of times people are not going to believe in you unless you believe in yourself. So I
Mm,
just ask you to have the faith in yourself, have the same faith in yourself that you have in that microwave that is going to warm up your lunch.
right. We gotta eat. We gotta eat. All right. So, okay, goody. We have cyber sales coming up, and I just want to thank you so much because you are going to be one of our cyber sellers on the Goddess Talk
Yes.
app, and you went out of your way to offer, all right, our app people, our app customers, 40% off of their
Oh yeah.
purchases.
Oh yeah.
40% off, and all they have to do is use the code GT app. I will make sure to share that. But Kay Goody, talk about the products that you have. I know you just lifted up your oil, but
Yeah. This
talk
is our
about the
quenching
oil.
oil. This is our quenching oil. This is our top seller. This product has actually helped me regrow my edges, has helped me grow everything that's in my head. My husband, it helped him regrow the patch he had growing on the front of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this is the first product that I actually formulated. Then I moved on into something because I know oil is for the scalp, so we also need to address the shaft. So that's where
Yes.
I came up with the quenching cream. And the quenching cream is basically it's coconut oil based. It's something to use from your shaft up before you touch the scalp. It helps with
Mm-hmm.
detangling, moisturizer, and things of that nature. Then we moved on into the growth and rejuvenation route. Now that's a mask that you can
Yes.
put on your hair. It's full of enzymes, full of protection. Definitely something that's going to jumpstart your hair if it's really stagnant. It helps with alopecia. It helps with traction alopecia, and it also was helpful with preventative.
Mm.
Okay. Then we move on into our leave-in. Now, the leave-in is something that's new on the market. Actually, people follow suit to it. It's actually herbal substance. So you're going to get
Mm.
basically an herbal formulation tea bag that you're going to brew, rinse your hair down, and leave it in. Now, that what that's going to do is coat your hair with all of God's goodness. It's not going to
Mm.
be weighing down on your head and be oversaturated, and you're going to be able to style your hair freely because it does provide you with a natural herbal heat protector.
Mm.
Okay. So then after that, I just recently formulated my
Yeah.
head to toe shampoo. It has not launched yet. It will be launching on the website for full purchase for everybody in January, but it is available to my private exclusive little family. So
Yeah.
if you're on my email list, you can definitely head over and get an exclusive gift. If you could head over to my website right now, any purchase that you make, you get a free gift, and that
All right.
gift is something of my choosing or something that I feel that you will be definitely be blessed by. I have everything to give you in your gift from jewelry down to product choices. But I wanted to make sure that I'm putting sowing seeds into the same people that are sowing seeds into me.
Okay. And K Goody, what is your website?
My website is kgoodiecollection.com. You can find it
Okay.
where searchable on Google. As soon as you type in K Goodie Collection, it will pop up quick, fast, and in a hurry. We own the first three pages, 5-star ranking.
Hey, yo, let them know, let them know, let them know. All right, what I've done is I am sharing your link to everyone so that they can see it. K Goody Collection. All right, it's all K Goody and the K collection.com. Thank you so much, K Goody. Do you have any questions or anything that you would like to let the audience know as well? Anything?
Anything, I just want to tell you guys, as Black queens, kill it out here. It is a beautiful time to be Black in America. We have a
Yes.
Black woman as a vice president. If that does not motivate you to get up and get something, I don't know what will.
Look, all right. Thank you so much for joining me on the Black Women in Media Conference and Awards ceremony. I am just in love with this opportunity to talk to you, and you have a great evening, okay?
Same to you, queens. Thanks again for the opportunity. You have a blessed night.
You too. Bye. All right. So, look, I will try to bring in audience members as they're in here. Thank you all so much for joining me. Again, my name is Balaji Ajike. I own Goddess Talk app, Goddess Talk show, and Afroganics. All right. And I just want to make sure I give you again what these entities that I own and operate are about. Goddess Talk app is my app. You can find it on your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store. And it's one word, Goddess Talk, GoddessTalk. All right. And go ahead and download it. Create an account. If you're a Black business owner, we have so many Black owned businesses in this world. Okay. And especially Black women run businesses. I need you to join our marketplace. And you can join the marketplace right now. All right. Join the marketplace, list your business so people can shop with you. They can purchase your service. They can book appointments. They can come to your business location. A lot of us still have brick and mortars. We don't need you to be closing during COVID. We can support you. We can support your online store as well. All right. So that's Goddess Talk app. And on there, like I listed, we have all the Black owned banks within the US listed. And I shop, I bank Black. I've been banking Black exclusively for at least the past 5 years. My bank that I used to bank with was City National. They have recently changed their names to Industrial Bank. Industrial is based out of DC, and I've had a great experience with my banking. And it's just beautiful to know that every single dollar that I make, single dollar that I spend circulates within my community. It circulates within the community of Newark, New Jersey. I am from New Jersey. I'm currently in Florida. But every time I shop with another Black business, every time anybody supports Goddess Talk, any of my entities, understand that your dollar goes through a Black entity, a Black bank, all right? And it circulates within the community. And I want you to understand how important it is to bank Black, all right? Because every single dollar that you're investing within that bank is going to allow another, maybe a business owner, to be able to get a business loan, a homeowner to be able to get a home loan, maybe car, you can get a car. Just think about the possibilities if we all just came together and supported our banks and credit unions within our community. So if you go on Goddess Talk, download it, like I said, check out all the Black banks within the United States. They're all listed there. All right. We have a job board. So if you're looking for employment, go on the job board, see if anyone's listed any positions that are available. But then if you're a business owner and you're looking to hire, go ahead and post a job on there. And guess what? Let's say you work at another company and they're hiring. Post it on the job board because you never know who could be looking for a position. And that's just so important, how we can really engage with one another. All right. And then we have our sacred space where we can commune with one another. We can talk. It's our own social media platform. You can post videos, you can post pictures. A lot of things are going on right now. We're talking about COVID. We're talking about vaccines. We're talking about so many different things that affect our community. And we can have a conversation in our sacred space. There is no shadow banning. All right. I know a lot of us, especially me, I deal with shadow banning on Instagram, Facebook sometimes. And guess what? I've had to be able to go on my platform and have conversations with people, and then people support me as well on there. All right. So shop Black, commune Black, bank Black, get Black jobs and everything on Goddess Talk app. And of course, like I said, we are I am also the owner of Goddess Talk Show. And Goddess Talk Show is all about engaging, enriching our melanated community across the diaspora. We're talking about you could be in Brazil. We are trying to uplift you. We're trying to talk about the issues, social issues that you might be going through in those areas. I will be going out of my way to speak with advocates on a weekly basis so we can see what's going on around the world. And then we can then support them either financially, either with our voices, with petitions, with coalitions. I am an action-oriented person. And I believe that I have to do that. That's my mission, to make sure that we as a people, we just grow and love one another. There is no stopping what we're doing. And I'm just so ignited because I have so much support within my community. All right. And then I have Afroganics. Afroganics is my distribution company. We will be opening up our first location in the next month. All right. I'm excited. We're still finalizing some details. And once that is ready to go, what I'll be doing is giving out an email blast to all my supporters, especially business owners who have products and who are ready to get their products out there across the world. And we'll be fulfilling subscription box people as well. And it's just a beautiful time. It's a beautiful experience to know that I can really support my community, support business owners, and support you, even customers who are looking to consciously support Black-owned businesses. So a lot of people think that, our platforms where we say Black-owned or Black anything is exclusive. No, you can be an ally to us. There's nothing wrong with supporting Black-owned businesses because everyone else does it. So to be on this beautiful platform, Black women in media, all right, sorry for the confusion, Black women in media, this is just a beautiful opportunity for us to see each other, for us to commune with one another, for us to uplift all these beautiful moguls who are just doing their thing in media. And I'm so excited because come 7 o'clock this evening, all right, we have the award show. And I hope that you would come back and join the Black Women in Media Conference and Awards and see who's the winners, because they have a list of amazing, incredible women who you can definitely keep supporting. All right. So I'm going to invite another guest. Let's see who else we have on here. You know what? We don't seem to have anybody else on here. If anyone wants to join in, any comments in the chat, I will be more than happy to answer. What I want to do next is discuss the things that are going on within our community at this time. So within our community, we're dealing with a lot of health issues, and we have an amazing list of business owners within our app, GoddessTalk, which you can, of course, download on your Apple or your Android devices, who are all about health and wellness. So I want to discuss how you can uplift yourself and your immune system with different things from sea moss to nutritional foods. We have black farms within our app as well. We have people with different teas. So shout out to our tea makers. We have Musically Tea. We have Tasty as well. Those are two businesses off the top of my head that I can tell you to go ahead and support. Musically Tea is going to have a cyber sale with us coming soon. And again, we are having cyber sales on Goddess Talk app. All you have to do is when you log in, look for the cyber sales link on the app, click it, and any business on there, if you shop with them, all you have to use is GT app. That's the coupon code that those businesses have activated for Goddess Talk app customers. All right. And you can get as little as 10% off to almost as 40% off, which Kay Goody decided to allow us to use. She's given us 40% off of products on her website. Can you believe it? So again, Goddess Talk app, we're having cyber sales. You can shop within the app to all these amazing Black-owned businesses. And if you use under the cyber sales tab, if you use GT app, all right, GTAPP, if you use that coupon code, you can get up to 40% off right now. So that means that, businesses are allowing you 10%, 20%. They're even giving you $20 off, maybe $100 sale. I know Blue Sage Echo Boutique is giving people $20 off of her candles, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful candles from Blue Sage Echo Boutique. So you can get $20 off of a $100 purchase on Goddess Talk app. And all you have to do is use GT app when you shop with Blue Sage, okay, under the cyber sales tab. We have other businesses on there. And I'm just so excited to see all of you get in there. I have, let me see. So Kayla Green asked a question. I'm going to make sure I post it up here. What words of encouragement do you give to those who would like to start their own businesses? Or I'm going to repeat it one more time. What words of encouragement do you give to those who would like to start their own businesses? I'm going to reiterate what Kay Goody said. Really just start. And you sometimes have to start scared. You sometimes have to, bust your butt. And it's important that you do it as long as you just start. I remember when I first started my first company, I was petrified. I could not imagine that me, little old me, could decide to open up any business in the healthcare field at 25. I was 24, I think, when I first started the company. And 7 years later, here I am, 32, and we're flourishing. I have employees throughout the whole state. We cover the whole state. But I started really scared. I started and I kept going despite how scared I was. I didn't allow people and their negative images of a young Black woman actually in the healthcare field. I was the youngest, and I probably still might be the youngest within the field owning my own company. But to still be able to be here is a testament that, you know what, when you're scared, you still have to keep going. Think of new ways to bring love to people. That's another thing. Make sure you're doing everything within your business from a space of love. Make sure you're doing from a space of integrity. If you're wrong, own up to it. Customer service is a big thing that a lot of us businesses struggle with at times. And if you don't have people on your team who can really help you with the customer service, you might lose customers. So as long as you admit any wrongdoing to the customer, as long as you try to rectify it, correct the situation, I believe that you can be successful. But I would say for sure, just start. And don't think that any field is oversaturated. Never, never, ever think that. Because guess what? All these water companies out there, all these wine, liquor companies, all these mattress companies, There are a whole bunch of mattress companies out there, but no one says, oh, I shouldn't start another mattress company. No one says that I shouldn't start another um, cell phone company. Do it. And you'll see that, you know what? People will support you. Don't ever get into the mindset that, oh, I don't get support. I can be the biggest testament that I get so much support from our Black community. I know some people have said that they don't get support from the Black community. I don't believe that. I have an incredible team. Shout out to Kayla, who is my assistant. She has come on board. Shout out to Ashley, who handles our content creation. Shout out to Dana, who works on, getting our engagement and getting us customers, driving everyone to the app as much as possible. Shout out to Blue Robin, who designed the app logo, who handles the website for us. Shout out to Creative Concepts, who produces every single one of my shows. Okay, so if you're looking for production, you're looking for everything. Let me tell you, Creative Concepts is who you need to get to do your stuff. Their team is amazing. I'm so excited by the team that I have. I feel so covered by everyone. Shout out to family. So you just have to really understand that you will have to just start and never, ever, ever let anyone else tell you what you can and cannot do. Okay. Because trust me, you can do it. All right. So let me see. We just had another person. Oh, it's okay, goody. Hey, Faith. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing right now. I am going to now move on to discussing um, arts and entertainment, right? We have a category within the app, which is all about arts and entertainment. And guess what? What are we doing right now? We're on Black Women in Media Conference and Awards platform. And the arts is so important. You see all of us, from artists to actors to hosts. You see so many different people doing so many different things. And I want to let you know that you need to keep supporting, because how can we provide more content if we don't get support? And I want to also tell those who are content creators, keep creating. You never know who is needing your content. You never know who is watching. I had the opportunity yesterday to speak at a school. I did it virtually for a school in Riverview, Florida. And the students were just so amazing. Shout out to the teachers. Shout out to the counselors who put this whole thing together, bringing me in. I volunteered for it. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but to hear the students say, you know what, I want to be a dentist when I grow up. I want to be an actor when I grow up. What about, I want to own a business. Oh, my parents own businesses. What can I do? And just to see their engagement, our children are watching. And I want to make sure we all know, don't don't leave them behind. They still need the arts. They still need support. They need mentorship. All right. They need guidance. They need internships. They need to be apprentices to us, because how can we pass down if we do not engage with them? Because what we're discussing right now in our day and age is legacy. Let's just be honest. Legacy is the most important thing for us to leave for the next generation and all future generations. So as we're grinding through creating content, as we're grinding through, building businesses, opening up more institutions for us, doing all these things within our community, we must engage the youth so that they can actually keep going with the work that we started. You don't want to do all this stuff to leave it to no one. And I want to encourage us that, guess what? They are looking. They're just excited to learn. All right. And I'm so thrilled that people are taking the time to even create programs like the great, I can't remember the name of it, but I want to shout out to Miriam King. Mrs. King was the one who allowed me to speak at the Riverview School. Shout out to the teacher of the African American history class, Mrs. Ship Washington. It was just an amazing experience yesterday. And shout out to those students. You will be getting your free shirts. Of course, I gave them some things that they can do in order to get free shirts. And again, it's just been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time to learn and to engage with students and children who are just as engaged and excited to start businesses, to learn the ropes. And it's beautiful because the arts can do so much. I was encouraged, especially with the students who said that, you know what, I had one young lady, a white student actually, she asked me, was it hard to get support? And I had to reiterate, look, it's not easy creating an app. Let's just be honest. It's not easy to put your product out there, to continuously post about things. But guess what? It takes people coming together to support. It takes people who align themselves with you, who feel your message, who connect with you for them to support you. And if you don't get that connection, you can't get the support. And I'm just so thrilled that she even took the time to step up and ask me that question, because the one thing we need to make sure that we're teaching the youth, especially of all colors, is that we can do this. We can make a change in this world. We can truly affect how policies are created that affect us. You know, we can truly stamp out some of the hatred that we go through. We can, and all it takes is communication. If you take the time to communicate to someone and you come from a space of listening and not responding just to, get your point across, you have to have some empathy to listen to what someone is saying. And then you address the issue. And then you show them why their stance is incorrect. And if they're willing to also understand and listen and engage with you, trust me, you can change hearts. Honestly, I do believe that. I've been someone whose heart has been changed with a lot of different things. And I know that my platform has changed many hearts. We have so many supporters across the globe, and it's just engaging and enriching to see how it happens. All right. So we are still here on Black Women in Media's conference and awards show. Make sure to tune back in at 7. As I said, 7 p.m. is when they're going to have the award show. And you're going to see Tamron Hall. She's going to be winning an award, and so many other people. And just to be on this platform is incredible. I am so, so, so incredibly loved by everyone who's joining. A shout out to my family and friends who have come on, joined, and actually took the moment to share. I know that people have been sharing the posts. Thank you so much to the owner and operators of Black Women in Media. It's such an incredible blessing for this opportunity. I would never, never, never trade this for the world. All right, so guys, I am about to get off because I want you to make sure that you go get something to eat, get something to drink, okay? And join back in at 7 p.m. because the Black Women in Media's conference and award show is going to go live, all right? My name is Balaji Ajike. I need you to go follow Goddess Talk app, Goddess Talk Show, and Afroganics LLC on all your social media platforms. And I especially need you to download Goddess Talk app, all right? And you can find it on your Apple or your Google Play Store. And it is just Goddess Talk, one word, GoddessTalk, Goddess Talk. Put that one word in, download the app, see all these amazing Black-owned businesses doing the daggone thing across the globe. And I mean, when you travel and you get to Jamaica, you can get a travel agency like Yard Sisters to take you around and see the true Jamaica. You can also go to London and you can get candles from companies like Lola. All right. You can get hair products from BYOH, Be Your Own Hair Goal. You can come down to Florida and get some food at Chef Mel's food truck, which is 3 generations. All right. You can get her to be your private chef. You can go to New Jersey and you can get products and services. You can go anywhere across the globe, and I bet you we can find a Black-owned company in that area that you can support. So my name is Balaji. It's been an honor to see you all, to be here, and tune in at 7 o'clock for the Black Women in Media Conference and Awards. I will see you soon. Bye.